Well, good news for parents in Gauteng. The days of long queues outside schools are now over. The admission process for the 2017 school year will now be done online. The application period for next year officially starts today and will close on the 1st of June. The placement period will take place between the 24th of June and the 7th of September. The online application process creates a centralized database to allow for accurate reporting in the province. But how, in fact, is it going to work in practice? Well, let's chat to the acting spokesperson for Gauteng's Department of Education, Oupa Budibe. Mr. Budibe, good morning. Thank you very much for your time.
Good morning.
It's good news indeed, but how is it going to work in practice? Because I understand that even if you've applied online, or to apply online, you have to go somewhere, to an office. Is that the case?
No. First, thank you for having me. And we're really excited about this. We piloted this online application last year. And this online application really is for grade 1 and grade 8. And I think people need
only for grade 1
and grade 8. And for people moving into Gauteng who want spaces. If your child is already at school, you have to process this at a school. So what happens is that first, from today, parents have to load their details and their children's details onto the online website. And on Monday, they can start applying for schools. Once that application has been successful, that's only when you can now take your documents to a school. And for parents who don't have access, we've set up a help desk throughout the province so that they can go there physically to be assisted. So those are the only people who will go physically to be assisted at those centers.
Parents who do not have access to online facilities,
yes, sir,
are the ones who will be required to go to the various offices across Gauteng.
Yes, sir.
And there'll be help desk there from today.
From today.
To assist them.
Yes.
If you have an online facility, you can do it yourself. Anywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to help with reducing the queues. When do you contact the school after on the online you've received communication that you've been accepted?
Next week, Monday, after you've applied successfully, you'll get an SMS that says, here's your reference number, and you must go to the school to submit the following documents: an ID document, the birth certificates of a child, and immunization. So you will know that now you must go to the school.
Okay, now you said you started to pilot this thing last year. Am I to assume that parents who've got their children this year in grade R, who are getting ready for grade 1 next year, have been aware that we are going online? Or are you only starting the campaign now to make people aware that we are open for business online?
We certainly hope that they are aware, because we did a mass campaign last year. But, you know, this being a long time, people have forgotten. So that's why we're starting early with the awareness campaign again. And we'll run this until the application period is concluded in June.
Okay, one would assume that you were successful with your pilot, hence you are confidently launching it this year. And the online application, what challenges do you foresee?
Well, we experienced some glitches last year, and because it was a pilot, that helped us to identify those glitches but it's mostly the back office. And we can assure parents that we hope that the site will not collapse because of traffic.
Okay.
That was the main problem.
Okay, so it's only for grade 1s and those who are beginning high school next year for grade 8s, and those parents who are coming outside the Gauteng province who can do the online. As for the rest of parents, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, it's business as usual.
Certainly, because, I mean, they should get letters from the school to confirm re-registration.
Okay. Now, you mentioned an accurate database. How helpful will an accurate database be to you as a department?
Okay. For starters, we have to determine how many children are in a school. That helps us to allocate resources like educators, learning and teaching material, to sort out the infrastructure problem. And it also helps us to minimize, you know, problems like we experienced this year of unplaced learners.
Okay. Now, some people who may be cynics may say you are going online for grade 1s and this high-tech thing, but we did have schools in and around Gauteng, for instance, at the beginning of this schooling year, who had sanitation problems. And how do you balance the two situations, infrastructure issues and the technological advances which you are making?
On balance, we can say that we are able to fix many of those problems, and many children, 2.2 million, started school on day 1. And those problems are problems that we are facing as a historical problem that we are chasing a target here. Our infrastructure is not coping, and we need to build more schools as demand increases.
Okay. If a parent goes online today or tomorrow and they've got something they can't access or what, is there a number that they can contact?
0800 000 789.
0800, please repeat that.
0800 000 789.
Okay, 0800 000 789. Mr. Mudibe, to you and Panyaza Lisufi, good luck. Hopefully it all works smoothly, this online application.
Thank you.
That's Opa Mudibe, acting spokesperson for the Gauteng Department of Education.